Worried about your upcoming performance review? We're going to walk you through 6 tips that will take you from awkwardly talking about yourself to putting you right into the heart of discussions for a promotion. Up next on the other 128. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Joe, and this is The Other 128, a channel dedicated to helping you master the other 128 hours outside of the work week. I used to absolutely hate doing performance reviews. The idea of having to self-promote myself with somebody I rarely interacted with seemed unnecessarily stressful, and I always felt like I sold myself short compared to what I was actually doing for the company. But what I don't hate is getting paid. Performance reviews are the one time each year that you're compared against your peers. And I'm not about to let them give my money to somebody else. Unless you work for an extremely small company, it's unrealistic to think that your supervisor has the capacity to not only perform their own tasks, but to remember the tasks that are completed by others throughout the year. Heck, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast most days. With that in mind, here are 6 things that you can do to prepare yourself for your performance review. Step 1. Know the requirements of your current role and the role that you're trying to advance to. If you don't know these requirements, you can get them from your manager or someone in HR. At the very worst case, take a look at a job posting for your position. This ensures that you're not missing any major job functions whenever you're discussing your performance. Step 2. List facts that display that you're meeting your current requirements as well as going above and beyond in your current role. Then, list what requirements you're already meeting for the role you're looking to advance to. Giving concrete evidence proves that you're able to handle what's already expected of you and displays that you're capable of taking on this new role. This also eliminates some of the recency bias that can be displayed by you and your supervisor. Additionally, using facts prevents you from overselling or underselling yourself. Have you taken the lead on many meetings for your project? Did you save the company money? Did you improve upon a process that it could be done more efficiently? These are all examples of concrete evidence that you can apply to your own review. Step 3. Gather emails where you've received praise from others so they can be included in your review. Your peers are less likely to hold back whenever they give praise. If you've received some kind words, or if you've received a shout out, especially from someone higher up in the company, make sure to include this. This provides additional insight other than your own, as well as gives your supervisor hints on who to talk to about your performance. Step 4. Determine SMART goals for the upcoming year. A SMART goal is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. In theory, this list of goals should be created after the review with the help of your supervisor. These goals will serve as a measuring stick for the coming year, so make sure that they align with what is needed for you to take the next step. The more specific you can make them, the better. Step 5. Throughout the next year, mark your accomplishments against the requirements for your position. By doing this proactively throughout the year, instead of trying to compile everything at the end for your performance review, you ensure that you're not missing anything that you accomplished along the way. My process for this is to quickly jot down a note in my phone and then transfer those notes into an Excel document where I list all the requirements for my role. This will put you way ahead of the game for your next review. Step 6. About halfway through the year, check in with your supervisor and ask for an informal review. From your supervisor's perspective, this will show great initiative to meeting your goals. Additionally, this gives you 6 months to reconcile any differences between your perceived efforts in your current role and your boss's perceived efforts of your current performance. This way, there should be no surprises whenever it comes time for your next review. Now that you have these tips at your disposal, your review should sound less like a frat boy trying to describe a new member and more like a cast member of the movie The Great Debate. So what's the most awkward feedback that you've ever received from a performance review? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for checking us out today on The Other 128. We post new content every Friday afternoon, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the action. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for tips and tricks throughout the week. Until next time, my name is Joe, and this is The Other 128.